Your turn, Brady.
Snort like a pig when you laugh? Wait, I got You next, Dustin. I can't wait to see what you get.
It will probably be snort like a pig when he laughs.
I already got that one.
What's it say, Dustin?
Quack like a duck and tie a tie around your head.
Sing a rap song.
No. Well, what's it say?
I don't know. Why don't we play another game?
What's the card say, Dustin?
You have to obey the card.
I'm getting tired. I think I'm gonna go home.
Oh, come on, Dustin. What are you scared of? A tiny little card.
You're not going anywhere.
What's that?
What's that?
It's a taser, Dustin. You idiot.
Haven't you ever seen a taser in a movie before, Dustin?
Watch a taser movie, Dustin.
Obey the card, Dustin! Why doesn't anyone just relax?
Just obey the card, Dustin.
So what's it gonna take, Dustin? Is it gonna take us barking like ducks? Quack.
Quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
You gonna do what's on that card? You're gonna take a one-way trip down the wishing well of doom.
Hush, you stinky pig.
It says, snort like a pig every time you laugh.
That's the one Brady got. Nick, what does your card say?
Tongue taser!
No.
So sometimes games can get a little out of hand. My family is very competitive. In fact, we are so competitive that most game nights ended in an argument or someone crying. Good times. And even though competing against each other in games can be really fun, when it comes to our relationships, we don't want to compete against one another. Games have winners and losers, but in our relationships, we want a win-win for both people. We want relationships where we're not opponents. Instead, we want a partnership where we work for each other's good. We have each other's backs. We want the best for one another. But when we play games in our relationships, when we compete, we can't have that. Today, I want to talk about one final game that really gets us into these winner-loser scenarios. I want to talk about mind games. Has someone ever said something or done something and it seemed harmless and innocent enough, but for whatever reason you felt attacked or you got your feelings hurt? Have your parents ever asked you, hey, do you have any homework tonight? Or did you get your chores done? But what you hear is, I think you're a little baby and you're not responsible enough to do your own homework and chores. Ever texted a friend, hey, I can't hang out tomorrow, and they text back one word, fine. It's innocent enough, but what you read is, you're a terrible friend and I hate you. I think we've all been in those kind of situations where somebody said or did one thing, but we felt like they were really saying or doing something else. What happens in those moments? We end up getting into big, ugly arguments over stupid little things. Our parents ask if we have homework or did our chores, and we start yelling and screaming. Our friend sends a vague text and we start a fight or begin talking about them behind their back. And our relationships go from good and healthy to being full of hurtful words and mistrust. Here's why. Whenever someone says or does something and we end up feeling hurt or attacked or offended, we begin to make up a story or a motive for why they did what they did. When your mom asks, did you get your chores done? We think, she must know that I don't have them done and she's just trying to trap me. Or we think, I already did them, but she thinks I'm such a baby that she has to check up on me. Or our friend says something in a sharp or frustrated tone and we begin to think, they're mad at me and they're trying to hurt my feelings. What happens is we begin judging other people's motives. And instead of believing the best about the people we love the most, we assume the worst. So how do we fix this? Whenever we're in a situation where we don't know why someone did what they did, before we judge them, we should give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they didn't mean that to hurt my feelings. Maybe they didn't mean that to sound like it sounded. Instead of treating them like an enemy, we should follow Jesus' advice and treat others the same way you want them to treat you. Because I don't want others to assume the worst about me. I want them to believe the best. Give me the benefit of the doubt, instead of judging. So we should do the same. Believe the best about the people we love. So talk about that in your groups today, and then we'll move on.